keep an eye on that, Holly. Now on the option. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster, and they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On the read. Now the pitch. He's not going to get there. The defense getting penetration and stopping him behind the line. This offense has it with really good field position. Hand off for Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They lost a couple on that last completion. Now looking at a 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Applewhite. Let's it fly. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Tight ends nowadays, they're oversized wide receivers. They run routes like wide receivers. They make people miss now in space. They're guys that are now featured in offenses where in the past that wasn't the case.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Unloads quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Keeps it himself. He stopped short of the stick. He leaves it with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Milner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
While How will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Lobos want to move quickly. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Lobos will go for it on fourth down. Goes to the option. There's a crease. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Lobos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, New Mexico. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most. But when you get
they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. The run inside. It's Brown. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Here we go, ready. 26, go, go.
They'll give it to Brown. There's a little room there. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First and 10 for the offense.
Ready, jet. Go, go.
The play action fake. The throw. Finds his big tight end. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's second and 2.
Ready, go.
Going to the run. It's Jamison. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To throw, it's Applewhite. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown, North. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Going with the ground game left. Could be an alley. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Another incompletion on third down.
Man, that is such great third.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking downfield on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Quickly out to the tight end. Runs through, man. He might have space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down. Now 2nd and 4. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release on the RPO. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pocket breaking down. Pass is complete near the sidelines, but they'll lose yardage.
That's one I think if he could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense can't afford to give up too many big plays like that. That was a simple day one go route. A guy just running straight down the field. You need your...
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Misconnection leaves him with a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to come up about 5 yards short. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. At the 45 on its way. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Finds his man, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The RPO, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on third down. Gets it out quickly. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. It's complete to the left. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Play action. He'll take a shot. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
One more snap coming before halftime. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Applewhite. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Here we go. Ready? Ready, go.
They want to run this quarterback.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Milner. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. He wants to change this route. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough space. Touchdown, Romo! They'll start on the ground with Brown. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. They get to him as he throws. Complete in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Jameson. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one. They've got it down to the 23. The Lobos come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
They'll run the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Howie Rowe will check on his condition. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Grabs it, and he will score! Touchdown, New Mexico! Running inside, it's Jameson. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Scanning the field, it's Applewhite. Trying to set up the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He'll toss it. Might have a chance. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38. The running game doing work. And the Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And they got it.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we've got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll try to do it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On the option. There's some room. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. And the Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. to the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Wants to fire on second down. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Lobos! So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The running back has it. Picks up the first down. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football game.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me, let me finish this thing, and win this game for us. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us.